Last week I had a dream. A life-size silver Ganesha on the altar. All the puja patra, the ritualistic vessels, all silver. In silver tambal or big vessels, beautiful fresh flowers of different colors, plenty. I and my wife, after a bath, wearing silken dress, fresh, new silk dress, I was sitting and doing the puja, worship. High. Lamps, kuttu burning everywhere, all silver. It's all a beautiful, divine vision there. And the puja is over. And the last item is karpura. The camphor is lighted and it is shown to the Lord. When I was doing that, na tatra suryo bhadi na chandratarakam nema vidyuto bhadikuto yamagni tameva bhantamanu bhadi. I stopped. Why? In between, she suddenly thought that the agarbatti was not burning, and therefore she stepped on by my side to the front and tried to light up the joysticks. There was a small lamp next to me. That flame caught up the sari. It started burning all over. When I saw that, I removed everything and the rest of the mantra I never chanted. I tried to quieten it and tried to roll her and tried to see that the fire is put out. She was screaming and she's a huge one, it won't be turned. I was trying to turn her. In that effort, my silk dhoti also got fire. And the whole thing is fire. In screaming, I got up from my sleep. Now tell me, what was it that I saw? Who was I? Who was my wife? You both were only mind. Your own mind became you and your wife. Good. And who was the flowers? Your own mind became the flowers. And who was the Ganesh? My own mind. Who chanted? My mind. Who worshipped with the flowers? My mind. There is nobody else. My own mind became me and my world and all activities. When will I know it? Not when I am dreaming. The moment I wake up. Today, as limited ego, you are seeing a world of plurality. And you, the subject, the body, the mind, the intellect, the physical, the mental, and the intellectual personality. The moment you wake up to that state of consciousness, you suddenly realize that I, the individuality, and my world of plurality, all merge and become one with Brahman. From this standpoint of the self, this stanza is written. Where he says, Brahmarpanam, offering, all my offerings are to Brahma. Brahma Havihi, Brahman himself is the ghee that I offer. Brahma Agnau, where am I offering? The fire also is Brahman. Brahmana Hutam, and to whom am I giving? To Brahman. My own mind, lifting my mind as flowers, or chanting my mind, chanting, and I offer it to whom? To my own mind. Similarly, the fire is also in the Vedic culture, Vedic ritual, Brahmarpanam offered to Brahman, by the Brahman. The very offering, the oblation itself is Brahman, and given it to Brahman. Brahmaiva tena gandavyam, by this action. Where are you to go? To go to that Brahmic state, that supreme absolute state. Brahma karma samadhina, one who is constantly doing this Brahma karma, the spiritual path. This constantly keeping the mind that there is only one without a second. All the plurality are a disturbance of the higher state of consciousness. Ultimately you come to realize that one infinite essence. Then when you are identified with the mind, the sense organs and sense objects are controlled. When you are identified with the intellect, the mind gets controlled. When you identify with the highest reality, all these equipments are definitely under your own control. You go beyond that very same idea. In the third chapter it was said from an intellectual standpoint, as a bit of information. Here the teacher points out that a mere intellectual understanding is only at best an information. That is not sufficient, but in order to translate it into your life, there must be the emotion of devotion. In the Vedic period, the devotional path is rituals. Rituals, the yagnas. So all these ideas that he said is talking in terms of yagnas. Some people invoke the Devas. Devas, the mighty phenomenal forces. Because that is what they want. They want at the physical level some comfort. And those comforts can come only from the world of objects. And therefore they invoke that. Money, power, position, status. More powerful people in the society are being called for parties and keep them in your pocket. Their daughter's marriage, you go and give them big gifts. Your daughter is exactly like my daughter, so I felt that and I must give. It's all because why are you giving that gift? You have to do something, get something done by these people. These are mighty people in the society at this moment, and therefore you do it. Some people thus invoke the Devas. Devas, men of might and power, wealth and position. Yogena Padyupasade, Brahmagna Yagna. Others do the yagna in the Brahman. This is the supreme reality. I am offering all my vasanas in it. And invoke His grace for the welfare of the society or my home. Others offer that very yajna that they are doing to the Lord. The puja or the worship you do, and at the end of it, Narayanarpanam Sarvat. You take a little water in your hand and through the thumb you pour it out, saying that, "Oh Lord, even this noble act that I have done, I am offering it to you."